May pips be upon you. I was just checking out Bitcoin, right? I want you to see something. The wider picture is I have Bitcoin on a trend line up, all right? And it's no secret that Bitcoin has been doing nothing but going up. So taking a bullish position on it is probably a very smart thing to do, right? That's the daily. Let's go back to the 4-hour. Okay. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to revisit, because we're close, probably going to revisit this trend line at some point. But look at the structure. Look what just happened. All right. Let me get a solid pointing device. Okay. What we have here is we peaked up here. All right. All right. And we see we got a couple of points of contact on this trend line, on this possible trend line. All right. We see how price shot up from here. All right. And made a higher high, higher low, higher high. Sorry, I pointed here. Higher low, higher high. Then we broke that low here. All right. We went higher here, minor structure. All right. And then we came back and broke this low again here. Once you break this low, this is like a structural pivot for me, a structural pivot, meaning that once you're on the other side of this, you're breaking structure. What I'm looking for is a break of this lower high and a retest of it. And we got that here. Price broke it, came back and retested this level. All right. Came right back up into the zone 2 times. All right. Which frequently happens 2 times. You know, sometimes you get 1 pin, but most times you're going to get a couple of rejections. And then it broke this low. Now, guess what? What are we looking for this? Again, we want to see the break and we want to see a retest of this level. All right. This is a previous high. This is the most recent high. This is very interesting to me on the 4-hour. Why? Because if you're into Fibonacci and you want to, please excuse me, I do that too many times. You want to measure the pullback. You got to go from the beginning of the impulse to the end of the impulse, and then you see which Fibonacci levels line up with structure. And we see we have a line up over here. We have a line up over here. All right. I would say this is most likely. There's a high probability that price will come back up here, revisit this area, and then shoot back down, probably hit this this trend line for the double bottom at this level. You see these rejections here? And head back up. But for now, I'm looking at this level. Why am I looking at this level? Why did I decide to jump in here? Because what I'm looking for is signs of rejection. This is a demand zone, right? This is a demand zone, and I always look towards the middle of it because sometimes price will hit it at where it begins, and sometimes price will go right to the middle, a deeper retracement, a deeper probe into the demand zone, and then one on the top, one on the surface. Sometimes it just goes deep, and then it just swings all the way up. So that's what I was looking for. We've revisited this particularly strong demand zone twice. I mean, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right. It's getting kind of weak here. So all I'm expecting is a retracement up to this point here. Okay. And if you look at these, I can't believe I just did that. When you look at these rejections, when you look at the rejections around this zone, you know, it's fair to see to think that we're probably going to get some another rejection. You know, it doesn't have to be here. It doesn't have to be here. All right. If it can just get here, which would fit these trajectories, then that's all we need. All right. And that would be good for how many pips? We can get, count that. Is that 134? Is that 134 or is it just 13? I don't know what it is, man. I'm just getting used to Bitcoin, so I don't know. I'm just getting used to it. I gotta figure out how this thing works. But just based on the technical analysis, I'm thinking that we should be good to go here. And I want to give you another look. What I did was I went down to the 30 minute to see if I can see if there was, like my man Drunken Monkey likes to say, a fight between the sellers and the buyers here. And you can clearly see there was. All right. Buyers favor. Buyers favor. All right. You can see how the sellers were like, we're trying, but the buyers just said, time to bring it on home. So I jumped in here, and we'll see how it goes. Right now we're in profit, and I'm happy about that. And I'm hoping that we can end up as happy campers.